If you consider yourself an empath or a chosen one, then there is a 99.99% chance that you possess some form of spiritual gift or spiritual ability. As someone on a spiritual awakening journey, you have probably found yourself asking what your gift is or what your abilities are. So in this video, we're going to go over the 4 main spiritual abilities or psychic abilities, plus 2 bonus spiritual gifts or abilities to help you identify what your gifts are. But before we get into the video, guys, I'd like to take a moment to say hello and welcome to everyone. If you're new here, I go by the name Inspired Seeker, and on this channel we discuss spirituality, personal development, and narcissism. So if any of that appeals to you, or if you feel called to, then by all means join us, and I promise you will not regret that decision. Now that we got that out of the way, let's get into the message, guys. The 4 main spiritual gifts plus 2 bonus ones and what chakras are associated with them. This will help you identify what yours is, as well as what chakra is associated with them. Okay. Now, all of these spiritual gifts or spiritual abilities begin with the word clair. Okay, C-L-A-I-R. Now, clair is a French word which means clear, right? C-L-E-A-R, clear. Okay. Why these abilities begin with the word clear is that because you're clear in that area. Okay, you're clear in that area. If you're a seer, you're a clear seer. Okay, if you're a hearer, you're a clear hearer. If you're a feeler, you're a clear feeler. Okay, you're more sensitive than others, and those type of things. Now, let me be clear on this. You could have a combination of these gifts, or you could just have one. All right, but you, as an empath or as a chosen one or as someone on a spiritual journey, chances are you have one of these gifts. Okay, so without wasting much time, guys, let's get into it. The first spiritual ability is clairvoyance. Okay, clairvoyance, which is clear seeing. Okay, you may receive information through your intuition. You may receive information through your visions. You may receive information through your dreams. Okay, you could see ahead into the future. Okay, you could predict certain things and they come true. Okay, this is known as clairvoyance, guys. You may be one of those people that don't even watch the news or anything, but you come out with an umbrella anyway. Someone may see you and say, why are you carrying an umbrella? There's no rain or anything. And then you say, you know, your intuition told you to. All right. And then you go on throughout the day and bam, it starts raining at some point of the day. All right. You might have seen this before. You may get visions of events before they happen. Okay. You may tell someone, hey, do this or don't go there today. And then they may listen or not listen. And if they don't listen and they go there, something bad ends up happening or something ends up happening. And they say, man, you are a witch. How did you know something was going to happen there? Right? This is called clairvoyance, guys. All right. Clear seeing. You could see things ahead. All right. The chakras associated with this are 1, the third eye. All right, you may be able to get a vision of it. All right, your heart chakra, your heart just tell you, your intuition. Okay, and your sacral chakra. The second spiritual gift that we have is clairsentience. Okay, clairsentience, and this is clear feeling. Okay, you are more sensitive than most people, and you can feel energy. You can feel deeper than most. Okay, as empaths, typically we feel deeper than most. Okay, there may be an energetic presence in a particular place that you are, and you can feel that. All right, you can feel that there's a presence there. Okay, without seeing it or hearing it, you can feel that there is something there. All right. Another thing is, some people say gut feeling. Okay, I went with my gut feeling. My instincts told me this. My gut feeling. All right. This is also clairsentience, guys. Okay. When you feel things before they happen, you may be trying to do certain things, and then you suddenly get this feeling. Some people say, I had a bad feeling about this. Okay, you get this feeling out of nowhere. That's a form of clairsentience. Okay, this is your gift telling you what's about to happen before it happens, essentially. Okay, so also the chakras associated with this is your heart chakra, your solar plexus chakra, and your sacral chakra. The third main spiritual gift is claircognizant. All right, claircognizant. Okay, and this means clear knowing. Okay, clear knowing. This is intuitives on this one. All right, my intuition told me this. Okay, something told me to tell you this. Something told me to warn you about this. This is mostly your intuition, guys. You don't know how you know things, but you always know things. All right, you always know what may happen in the next few hours. You always know what may happen in the next few days. You always know what may happen in the next month or so. And so you may make predictions like this. All right, and sometimes people may not believe you until they see it happen. All right, I know for me, I've had this experience multiple times over. Okay, where I've made certain predictions and people didn't believe me, and of course it came through, and they said, man, you do witchy stuff. How did you see into the future? All right, you don't know how you know, but you know it. All right, most of the time it's your higher self communicating with you. All right, through your intuition, giving you guidance and giving you information through your intuition. All right, so claircognizant, guys, that's clear knowing. And the chakras associated with that is your crown chakra, your heart chakra, and your solar plexus. The fourth main spiritual gift is your clairaudience. Okay, clairaudient is clear hearing. Okay, clear hearing. This is where you begin to hear things. Okay, you begin to hear information. You begin to hear messages. All right, you could be in meditation and it feels like something whispered in your ear. Okay, this is your clairaudient ability coming online or coming to good use. Okay, you could be doing something and then all of a sudden you get this voice in your ear out of nowhere and you're wondering, who was that? And so some people may look crazy when they say these things because it seems they sound like they're hearing things out of thin air, right? They sound like they're hearing things out of nowhere. But this is an actual spiritual gift, all right? And this is how sometimes your guides communicate with you. Sometimes your higher self communicates with you this way, all right? You may ask a question, for instance, okay? And randomly, you ask that question maybe yesterday and you going on about your day, everything you going on about your business, and randomly you hear something relating to that question you asked. And that's that answer being delivered to you, okay? So clairaudient is clear hearing, okay? You may hear things that others are not able to hear, okay? You may be more sensitive. Your hearing may be more sensitive than those around you, and you may hear things that others are not able to hear. Okay. And also, like I said, sounds like a voice is whispering in your ear. And sometimes you asking people, yo, did you hear that? And they look at you like you're crazy, right? But you're not crazy. This is your spiritual gift at work. Okay. So clairaudience, that's clear hearing, and the chakras associated with that is your throat chakra, your third eye chakra, and your root chakra. Okay. Now on to the bonus. We have 2 bonus clairs or spiritual gifts, and the first one is clairgustance. Okay, clairgustance is clear tasting. Okay, clear tasting. This is kind of weird. All right, actually, all of these are weird in a way. All right, but this is essentially kind of weird. All right, you could be in the most random of places, and all of a sudden you begin to taste something. It's usually something good most of the time. Okay, and it's like, okay, why am I tasting this out of this place of nowhere? You could be in nature, all of a sudden you tasting like caramel or chocolate or something. And you're like, where could I be tasting this from? You get a random taste of something. Okay, and it's another form of communication. Okay, it's usually someone letting you know that they're present. All right, someone letting you know that they're with you, usually a guide or an ancestor of some sort. All right, letting you know, and what you're tasting is something that will remind you of them. Okay, something that was maybe the favorite of theirs or a favorite of both of you shared, and so they're reminding you that they're next to you or they're around you. Okay, so one way of communicating that to you is by letting you taste that. Okay, so that's clairgustance there. All right, and that's clear tasting. Okay, clear tasting, and the chakras associated with that is your throat chakra and your third eye. Now on to the final clair is clairalience. Okay, clairalience means clear smelling. Okay, this has also happened to me quite a bit. Okay, you could be in the most random of places and you smelling something that you know shouldn't be there, right? You know it's not there. Okay, for instance, you could be in nature and suddenly you smelling something. But most of the time, guys, it's a distinct smell. Okay, it's a distinct smell that is given to you to alert you that there's an energetic presence next to you, and it's usually an ancestor of some sort who has passed on. Okay, letting you know that, hey, I'm around, and I'm letting you know, I'm giving you this smell. Okay, it could be their perfume or their cologne or something that they wore or something that they use regularly, that they're known for, that you know them for. And so you could be, like I said, you could be in a random of places. You could be in nature and you smelling perfume out of nowhere. Where did that come from? It didn't come from the trees, right? It didn't come from the bushes, right? So this is a much better example. Okay, you could be in nature and suddenly you're smelling perfume, but not just that. It's a perfume that someone that you once knew, okay, someone that you was once close with, maybe someone who has passed on, it reminds you of them. Okay, this is a reassurance. This is essentially them letting you know that they are around you. Okay, and that's their way of communicating that to you. Okay, so clairalience is clear smelling. All right, and the chakra associated with that is your third eye chakra. Okay, so like I said, if you're an empath, or if you consider yourself a chosen one, or if you're on a spiritual path, then there's a 99.99% chance that you have one of these spiritual gifts. All right, and I hope this guide will help you identify which ones you have and what chakras are associated with them, so you can begin to work on them. You can begin to use them to your advantage. I hope I made it clear enough, guys. Take a moment to share your thoughts and your experiences in the comment section, and also share these messages with your loved ones. And if you're new here and you find value in this, then by all means stick around, because there should be another video or playlist popping up somewhere around my head here. Stick around and get more information on spiritual awakening and spirituality. Other than that, guys, I'll leave this one here. Until next time, peace, love, and more life.